which Afrobeat artist really stole Omah Lay's idea?
I shared an idea with a certain artist, and the artist went ahead and put out an album with my idea, and I had to go back and record my album.
Well, a few names have popped up already. Is it Rema?
Accusations!
Is it Victony?
Accusations!
These are not accusations. This is
False accusations.
And I promise you, when you hear who the artist is, you will be shocked. You'll not hear from me. I don't know who it is. But when you hear it, when it comes out, you'll be shocked. Guaranteed. But hold on, don't click off yet. I won't leave you hanging. Let's do some Sherlock Holmes stuff, some deductive reasoning. So the very first thing, Omah Lay mentions Holy Ghost as the foundation he was going to stand on to build a new sound.
But you attribute that song to this new style of Afrobeats that you're creating.
Yeah, Holy Ghost is a new movement. I was going to make the whole album with the new sound, but
and we'll get to the sound part, but like, do you guys think Holy Ghost is like a new sound? Holy Ghost fire, supernatural. I don't think so. I think it's like a normal Afrobeat sound, but he said that was the sound he was going to build his foundation on to revive Afrobeats, as everybody is trying to do now. And then he
shared an idea with a certain artist.
Now, Holy Ghost dropped November 10th, 2023, Afrobeats Day of Pentecost. And so we can assume that's the artist that stole Omah Lay's idea dropped the album after this date, which is 9 months ago. And he mentioned how Afrobeat has become too commercial and other stuff, exactly like Rema said.
I mean, it's highly relevant today. It's one of the most relevant genres in the world.
Yeah, it is, but I also believe that people are messing it up. I also believe that it's becoming very commercial, which of course is what we want. We want the world to listen to Afrobeat, but I feel like there's just too much money in people's faces these days, and the artists are just like, Afrobeat artists are just trying to grab the money, just the money.
But let's start with Victony's album, Stubborn, aka Album of the Year, no debates. If you listen to the sound of that album was not stolen from Omah Lay. These guys are very similar. They're all unique, but they have elements in their music that overlap. So it makes sense why they'll mention Victony in the mix. But if you listen to Stubborn, you don't make that album in 5 months. There's no way you make an album like that with the writing, the production. You don't make that in 5 months. It's not possible. The project is too good. The features, the mixing, the different sounds he tried. It took like 1 year minimum. I would say 2 years, but 1, 2, 3, go. People are saying the Risky song is the one, but like, bro, if you listen to Victony's old album, he does that. That is his style. The high-pitched vocals, the insanely infectious melodies and harmonies on these things, insane, bro. That album is crazy, seriously. It's not too far from the Victony we know enough to say he copied somebody else. He copied Omah Lay. No. But then again, you and I were not there to hear the sounds that Omah Lay played to this artist, so we can't tell. But we're just putting things together to see what we can come up with. Now we come to Rema. And the reason why this one sticks out to many people is that that album is the most different album that has come out in years. And also because, and I don't mean any offense by this, but Rema's album sounds like it could have been made in 5 months. One of the most important Afrobeat albums, like in years to come, they'll look back at this at Rema's album as a checkpoint in the sound. But it does sound like it could have been made in 5 months. But it still doesn't sound like something Omah Lay would make. Again, with Holy Ghost as the reference. It doesn't. But maybe that is because we didn't hear Omah Lay make it. Maybe they had a conversation and then it came out, and so now we cannot hear him on it, which would be very, very sad. Again, I don't know if this is true. This could be, we don't know who it is. We are just making deductions. Then we have a new name in the mix, Lona. I hadn't heard of Lona, so I went to listen to his music. I am hooked. There's something in the water in Nigeria, bro. And here the Omah Lay influence is clear. He even mentioned in an interview that one of the projects he listens to a lot is Omah Lay's Boy Alone. But listening to Homeless, the album is great, by the way. I don't see how any of the sounds are stolen from anybody else. It's still very much the Afrobeat sounds we know, and Lona is carrying most of the songs. My favorite is Stranger. That beat is sick.
You just a stranger to me now. My mind is made up. I can't.
But as usual, one of the best songs on the album is going to be Slept On. Okay. The producer of Holy Ghost, Leka Got Wings, Leka. Is it Leka? I don't know how to say the name. Leka. He said we're looking in the wrong direction. Now, what is the direction? Is it the wrong direction as far as the artist, the sound, or the time? Maybe we should be looking back and not forward. Maybe we should be looking pre-Holy Ghost, not post-Holy Ghost. If the album dropped before, then the suspects are too many. Again, we don't know when the conversation happened, but he said the person dropped the album 5 months after they had the conversation.
Yeah, okay, let's collaborate. Look at where I'm heading with Afrobeat. I think this is the way. And then 5 months later, he put out an album with exactly all the same sound that I shared with him.
Songs get made months before they drop, so it's possible he was sitting on Holy Ghost for a while and they had a conversation and the thing happened. So let's just assume that he made Holy Ghost a year before it dropped. Let's say November 10th, 2022 is when he made Holy Ghost. So that includes all the albums that dropped in this period and then this year. So maybe one of these. Now, the whole thing is weird because first of all, Holy Ghost, again, is not a sound that we haven't heard before. It's a great song, but that is not a revolutionary sound we haven't heard before. And we don't know the nature of the conversation he had with the other artists. But it happens a lot where you hear a sound, a beat, or a song, and without knowing it, you write the same song like 3 weeks later. Music is a language. The notes are the alphabets, the melodies are the sentences and phrases, and the songs are the books or articles or essays, whatever you like. So many times things sound similar, but when there's theft, you can tell that there's theft. It's also very possible the other artists saw the conversation as motivation and inspiration. Like Omah Lay told him, yo, this is what we should be doing. We should be doing this thing right now. And the guy took it like, okay. And then he went and did it without Omah Lay. But he did mention that he and the person were supposed to collaborate. So there's foul play over there.
He came to me and asked me, and this is an artist that I love for sure. And I decided to, yeah, okay, let's collaborate. Look at where I'm heading with Afrobeat. I think this is the way.
So it is not Rema, it's not Victony or Lona. It's not Ayra Starr. It can't be Asake because Ashake's sound is his own. We may never know, but one thing we know is whoever stole the album is very powerful because while in the interview, they had an earthquake.
Everything Fela Kuti stood for, and like, oh wow.
Earthquake.
That's an earthquake.
Whoa.
Oh, whoa.
That was a strong one.
Holy shit.
That is so weird. I
guess-
have never seen an earthquake.
Me either.
I have never witnessed it.
For the white men over there, it's just scary. But for us, we know where it could have come from. We know they heard it. They were looking in the mirror. They were looking in the calabash, and they saw Omah Lay talking, and they decided to shake him a little bit, just to show him something small.
Accusations.
I still want to ask you to like and subscribe and hit the notification bell. I will ask you to leave a comment below what you think about the video. Let me know what you think about this whole situation. Who do you think stole the album? All I'm praying for right now is for one stupid person in the other artist camp to come and make a TikTok video or make a tweet. Oh God. I really love Omah Lay's new song Moving. I can't wait for the album. When it comes, I'll make a video about it. But I still don't love it as much as I love you guys. And I'll see you guys soon in another video. Sing the song.
I go never ever ask you to like and subscribe, but you go fi share my video if you know you're feeling my vibe. People, I go never ever ask you to like and subscribe, but you go fi share my video if you know